Wow. Wow. What a day. What a beautiful day it's been. Wow. Ernie, the woman abuser, the user, the scam artist, is digging himself his own grave. Doug, I know his trolls has been over there trolling your page and oh Jamie Berry Hill. Thank you. Thank Doug. Well, let me tell you something, beloved ghost. Let me tell you something, you stupid bitch. Fuck you. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Let's see what. Oh, Doug, no thanks. Everybody's learning. The liking himself. The liking himself. Oh, Doug, them no thanks. He's really taking it to Ernie's sorry ass. Let's see what else here. Ernie Shell is nothing but a woman abuser. And I'm glad people is starting to see what hello incognito. I'm glad to see what people is actually figuring Ernie Skirney out. I mean, Ernie Skirney has abused many women. Ernie Skirney, that's all he ever does is abuse women. He treats women like dogs and expect nobody to retaliate. And then he just let me explain this fucking page right here. Ernie Skirney was in Gatlinburg watching this guy at the end of the strip, and Ernie was across the street. We even walked over and talked to the guy like he was big undercover. Ernie was harassing this guy that sold toys to kids. Ernie ain't for kids. Ernie's oh yeah, he's for kids, but Ernie is a predator himself. Ernie Ernie is not saved no kid whatsoever. Jimbo Collins, explain that one. Ask Jimbo. Ernie Shell has not saved no kids. He's over there right now. I'm trolling his deadbeat ass. What you gonna do, Ernie? You having a fit this morning, you little bitch? I see myself too, you little bitch. You ain't done what it was. This is about the same time. Ernie Skirney, you like taking fucking pictures of what you take more fucking pictures 15 foot away from police cars all you want to. Your time's running out, you cunt. You little sawed off little cunt. Your time is running out, Ernie Shell. Everybody's figuring your stunts out. You're a liar. You're a narcissist. You have never saved a kid. You have never, never. You are for kids, is watching them and looking for the next one to be a predator. You are nothing but a predator, Ernie. You're a predator of women. You're a predator of men. You're a predator of kids. You're a predator of yourself. Just like this morning, you little whiny fucking bitch. You little crybaby. Oh, oh, did he delete it? Let's see what he did about this. Let's see. Did he still got it on his page? Oh, he's got. You can't run, but you cannot hide. Bounty Hunters edition. Oh, you little bitch. You're a crybaby, Ernie. You're a crybaby. Crybaby. Let's watch a video. I want to address some shit at a video you made this morning, you little hoe. You little sawed off punk. Let me tell you, your time's a running near, Ernie, of being a predator. You are a predator of many pages. You're a predator of women. You think you can talk to a woman like a dog. You can't even talk to a man. You ain't a man. What people, Ernie? You're a coward. Let's see what Ernie wrote. Oh, what did him write? Last night my family was attacked and the police was called. Oh, thank you, law enforcement. Thank you, incognito. Only thing Ernie does is he benefits off of hurting people because that's how he can get off. You see, Ernie can't get a real woman. Ernie cannot get a real woman. Ernie's mean to women. Ernie's mean to kids. Ernie has not saved any kids. Ernie showed a video a while ago of him up in Gatlinburg at a, you know, do you know the balloons that people can take and blow up and make little animals and stuff? Well, Ernie was in Gatlinburg trying to bust this guy because he was harassing him. Ernie was harassing him. And this is about the time he was begging people to let them use their 14, 15-year-old daughter. No insurance, no shit. Ernie's trash. I see you too, Ernie. Yeah, you're taking pictures, but you Photoshop every fucking picture. Just about. If you ain't live, you don't know none of them people. I was watching you a while ago show pictures of a your laws. Well, I done posted them laws on my page. You was not on the fucking page with Lauren Author or that other girl. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at her name. You wasn't on no panel with her. You and Tina the Tooth, you and Tina the Tooth and Xander chopped them videos out of hell. You think you control everything. Let me tell you what you don't control. You don't control the narrative. You didn't control your brother. You didn't control your dad, your funeral. They kicked your ass out. How does that work? You're a coward, Ernie. You're a coward. Get it in your head. You are a coward, Ernie. Who cares what you get a ride? Everybody stepping on them poor little toes, you little bitch. You little crybaby, and I'm sorry for the language, guys, but this prick. Oh, Doug don't have no right to trash Ernie. Yeah, he does. Ernie's a coward. Ernie is a coward. Ernie's a coward. Ernie, anybody, you can go into the governor's place if you want to. Everybody's done seen the same shit you post, the same fucking shit. Anybody can go to these places. Anybody can take pictures in front of any of these places. You ain't presented no laws, Ernie. I've got it on my page. You have presented nothing. What Ernie Shell does, what Tina Simmerly does, what Xander McDowell does is love taking information from somebody else and making it for them like they done it whenever they didn't do shit. And love to try to pay people off. They love trying to manipulate people. That's why that's the way they work. That's the way every one of them works. And anybody that wants to see what I'm talking about, they any chili?
Some of these have cheese in them. Okay?
Anybody that wants to know what I'm talking about, just go check it out. Watch Doug's live now. Doug's turned this punk a new asshole. People starting to see what Ernie Shell is about. Ernie Shell shock. The show is Operation Wrap Up. You are the contestant curtain call. You know why? And they expect people. Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell does nothing but harass women and men and everything. And whenever they come against people like that, and people retaliate, that people retaliate. Oh, they're the worst thing ever. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but I find it. I'm so proud. People is figuring this clown out. I'm so glad people is figuring him out, and it's only going to get better. People's tired of this. He went on this one show. He did a 4 hour live today. He goes on Ziggy's show and acts like stupid. Who goes on all the other pages just for attention. Just for attention. That's all Ernie is about, is attention. That's all he wants, is attention. Attention, attention, attention. And then like I said, whenever people comes against him, oh, I don't know why they're doing that. I have no idea why they're coming against me like that. They're so wrong. Have you ever noticed in every video, Ernie Shell never does no wrong? Oh, no, not Ernie Shell. He does no wrong. And he hollers about sponsors. He don't got no sponsors. See, it's all about the game. He's in this little game. How's everybody doing tonight? And he's mad at Doug because Doug's exposing him. I would too. That's what my page is about. We've got Doug's, and he always likes hollering receipts, 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 receipts. That's all he wants to holler, receipts. And whenever you show him the receipts, he that still ain't good enough. And with the Summer Wells case, he don't need to be on that case. Sorry, guys, I'm getting me something to drink. He's threatened all day to do this and that. And people's tired of it. I'm watching a video of Ernie. He's live right now, guys. And people, he says, and won't let anyone defend themselves. Well, whenever he comes up, he won't shut up. Oh, yeah, we know, Ernie. Ernie, I'll tell you something else they like to doing. They like making up false phones, phone numbers and shit, and act like like he just claimed the president sent a message to Mike Huckabee or something, and it got to him. Well, yeah, they like taking and manipulating phone numbers and everything. That's the way they do to make it look good for them. Whenever the real truth is, nobody texts them. And another thing is people starting to figure he's been live all day. He's threatened people with law enforcement, claiming his family got attacked was a bunch of shit. Let's see the receipts for that, Ernie. You want to say, well, you always talking about receipts. Let's see receipts of your family getting attacked. I don't believe they did because you're a liar. You like making it look like everybody else. And that's just the way he works. They manipulate. That goes back into the part of manipulating videos. Thinks he's the hot shit whenever he's nothing but garbage. He goes on all these women's pages and talks trash to them. And that ain't right. Ernie Shell needs to go down for that. Ernie Shell's luck is running out. I was going back to YouTube.
You're good. If there is anything that you heard from Ernie or anything, I don't want you to have to talk to him or sprain yourself. If you could just, I mean, stay up as long as you want. But is there anything that Ernie said or anything that any of us said that you think is important to touch on for legality wise or what Ernie's doing?
Honestly, I was just trying to understand more about exactly, Ernie, like what it is that you're doing with the legislation. I actually used to draft legislation myself, so
he ain't doing no damn.
Actually, an advocate right now for.
He is not doing no legislation and all that, and that's what part of why he's live right now. And just watch his show. Just watch all the Doug No Thanks and all that. Ernie goes on these women's panels and treats him like shit, and that needs to stop. That's all they are to it. He won't talk to a man. You ain't done no kid. He shows the same videos over and over and over, same pictures over and over and over. Anybody can go to these places and take pictures. I can go to the courthouse. I can go to Washington, D.C., take photos out in front of all them places just the same anybody else. Ernie Shell has not saved no kids. Ernie Shell, you never went up. He showed a picture of a guy at the park. He never went. He never. It's me. He's showing a picture of at the park, overgrown giant. But I'm the overgrown giant he don't want. He never wanted to fuck with. I'm the one that set that bust out. Or that's the same night that Ernie jumped out of the vehicle and claimed that he was going to shoot Xander. Him and his girl. That way, him and his girlfriend Tina. And he's got a mod over there called Beloved Ghost. Somebody can tell her to go fuck herself. I don't care. I love Jamie Kemper Jimbo so much. Ernie does need, somebody wrote in there, Ernie needs to be back in a mental institute. He does. That's why he missed his court date in April. It's because he was in a mental institute. And I appreciate all these guys. I appreciate all the guys that has come over, all the emails, and Lisa Marie can go off and this and that. I mean, I'm he don't see Doug. He don't see Doug. He don't see Doug. And he does all this shit, and all he shows is the pictures. He's living back in his car now, begging for money. Your life. He claims that his life has been threatened. Nobody's threatened him. He does all this shit whenever he gets caught up with to try to keep something else going. And his family hates Ernie. His sister may have something to do with him, but for the most part, they hate him. They know his reputation is wrong, even on everything he does, even in the 10, 15 years ago or longer than that. There's people knows him way 20 years and he's not changed one bit. And Ernie, we don't see you saving kids. Ernie, we don't see you not saving one kid. You claim you have, but that's been debunked. He likes taking photos and doing this and that. Well, I can go get somebody to let me in the back of a police cruiser or a car and take a photo and do this. Or primp. Anybody that'll talk to a woman the way Ernie does is low-life piece of crap. They're useless as tits on a boar hog. He's stupid. He's worthless as tits on a boar hog. So is Tina and Xander. They're all three peas in a pod. And whenever Doug said that he don't need around kids, he don't need around kids. I'm going to play you a video here. And this has come from, he's going back through the videos again. Has come from, I'm going to post it on my page whenever I get it in video format to go back the use. Listen at this. Can you hear it? That's him talking to Don. He's wanting to talk to Don. Can you hear that, guys? Listen at that. Where's Summer at, Ernie? Why can't you see your son, Ernie? Maybe it's because you got charges other places against you, Ernie. Or maybe you've got other claims of touching people's kids, Ernie. Oh my goodness. All of it's coming out eventually. All of it's starting to come out. Everybody's coming out to figure out what a piece of trash Ernie Shell is. Oh my goodness. Now we wouldn't want to do that. Wow. We're exposing the clown, the Lycan himself. And he's pissed. He's going to have a meltdown. Oh, my goodness. I feel he wants a pacifier. Oh, he wants to go and play with birds. He does need in a mental institute. Go look at everything I've done. Over 200 and some videos of this trash Ernie Mac Shell coming on against women and all this shit. He can't even see his own son. Why is that, Ernie? Why is that? He does it because he's guilty. Ernie Shell is guilty. Ernie Shell don't like to be called out. I'll tell you. Ernie touched them kids. Ernie touched another man's wife. Ernie got caught up with. I'm going to leave it at that. That's been proven. I'm going to leave it at that. He always talks about receipts. But I got let me tell you, Doug has some receipts over there. Everybody needs to just go watch that video of old Doug tiring Ernie Shell a new ass. Because that's exactly why, and then that's why he went live a while ago, you see. He went live. He went live to try to tear it apart. He can't tear shit apart because it's truth. He can't tear, he can make up whatever he wants to about everything that I've posted about him. Ernie, he don't know shit. He claims he's like, and it's ridiculous because he takes away. He wants to claim to be a bounty hunter. He wants to claim he works for the TBI, Homeland Security, or whatever, and he is a disgrace, is what Ernie Shell is. Like I said a long time ago, Ernie Shell loves going into these places and getting a true officer's discount, a man or woman that actually wears a badge. Well, Ernie goes into these restaurants and gets their uh, discount. He does. Can anybody guess what Ernie's number one restaurant is where he likes going to go eat? Not the one, I'm going to tell you, it ain't the Cracker Barrel. I will say that. What is one of Ernie's number one restaurants he loves to go eat at? Who can guess? Come on, put it in there. I know somebody knows. Yes, exactly, incognito. The Waffle House. You know why? You know why he likes going to the Waffle House? Because that's where he sat for 12 hours and he knows it in his head. He can't get her out of his head. She's in his head like we are because he fucked her over. He did her wrong. He always, Bama Williams. Oh, he sat there. I posted it on my page. He sat there, and harassed and stalked this woman. Stalked her. Drug her name through the mud because she is better than him. I started to say was, but ain't no was to it. She is better than Ernie. Because I'm pretty sure Ernie probably, knowing Ernie, he probably hit on her too because she's a female and she wouldn't have nothing to do with him, you see. And Lord God, if you're a female and don't want to have nothing to do with him, he'll try to dig everything he can of you, just like he does everybody else. Ernie's going to die a lonely man. You don't know why? Because he won't change his ways. I don't like Ernie. I never will like Ernie. I don't like Tina. Never will like Tina. I don't like Xander, and I never will like Xander. You don't know why? Because they still harass men and women and kids that don't need to be harassed. They don't. They don't deserve it. And you want to know why they do it? Because they get asked questions. Somebody don't agree with them. Exactly. Just like the woman Ernie wanted money from. She wouldn't give it straight to him. And you notice it's always usually about money, or I need these cameras. I need body cameras. I need vests. I need this. I need that. He don't need that shit. You don't know why he don't need that shit? Because if you work with the people that he says he works with, they provide it. That's common sense. They provide it. But oh no, they don't get provided nothing because they don't work with them. They don't like questions at all. Period. All they want to do, they all like the video that Ernie and them had. It's always about conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theory this, conspiracy this. And that's why that they come against people whenever it started. Because they asked it questions. Whenever they was trying to say that they was tunnels and this and that here. He is a terrorist to our community. Let's see what they've been doing. Oh, like they erased it. Oh no, here it is. Exposing the cult and occult roots behind Paris Hilton's breaking code of silence movement. See, it's about shit like that that is ridiculous. Ernie is, and he goes back, they go back to all this exposing predators. He calls everybody predators. You know why he does that? Because he can't prove shit, you see. He's pissed because he ain't got them receipts. And he wants to take it out on everybody else to make it look like everybody's a predator because everybody comes against him for his bullshit. Tina and Xander and everybody doing the same fucking thing. Then they get all these followers. And whenever they get out, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at all the questions and these people's getting out. He can't prove shit. Just like that video he is playing of one of my exes. See, just they're garbage. That's all they are is garbage. Well, they need to stay out of that shit. They're all about saving kids. That ain't saving kids. That's all you hear. Saving kids, exposing pedophiles, this and that. Whenever they're the predators, they need to stay out of the bullshit conspiracy theories here in Cotton County and around because we ain't got no fucking underground tunnels here. Awareness is what I'm doing, exposing these assholes. And I'm not stopping. They're trash. Yeah, I know. I hear it. I was watching it a while ago, Missouri Mama, and I'm glad people's coming up and doing it. People, and that's what, whether it's me or any other channel, they need to expose these people. The creepers is Ernie, Tina, and Xander. And the people that follows Ernie. They're garbage. Just like I was watching a while ago. Once some of his trolls was over into Doug's. They was going back and telling Ernie what I said. I know what I did. I thanked him. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and get me a burger. And you know what? Ain't a fucking thing they can do about it. Trash. He is a shock. He loves bringing up them bills. But I've done posted them on my thing where he trying to, like I said, he's trying to take that girl's all the credit away from them people. And that's what they love doing is destroying people. Hey, creative renewal. Special. He won't answer nobody's questions at all. And the bills that he's claiming has already been done. He just likes taking and taking the credit from other people because he's got no receipts. Hangs with who? Who are you talking about? I wasn't even going to go live tonight. I get text today of saying, let me see what he says. Let's see here. He said, you, Jimbo, and Matt are going to jail today. Hey, Ernie. Hey, I'm not in jail yet. And I won't be in jail either. See, they like trying to drum up shit. This was on a live. Hang on just a second, guys. I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Somebody was just getting messages. Sorry about that. And Ernie needs to learn respect for women. He never respected his wife. Ernie claims, I know it keeps getting brought up, Ernie don't even take care of his own kid or nothing else. How can you lay down at nighttime and claim you are about saving kids and you can't even uh, help or see your kid? I think I'd be putting a little bit more time in towards my kids. You know, that and he's got something coming up that's called You Can Run, But You Cannot Hide Bounty Hunters Edition. He is not no bounty hunter. He is not. He gets on here putting down all these women. He puts down uh, the Ion Entertainment Network on YouTube. He made fun of that guy. He made fun of that guy because he was blind. He goes and makes fun by he erases this shit. He even makes fun by putting a name whenever he does a live about it, making fun of these people. And Cher, he talks about her. I don't know who Cher is, but like I was watching between him and Benny and Gumby, or not Gumby, Cam, ridiculous. I agree that Summer needs to be brought home and be found. That way, the people can get closure. But Ernie is no part of that. It's ridiculous. And he goes on, like I said earlier, he likes going on all these channels, but he likes trying to take over. Sorry, Sunshine. I wasn't intending on going, but I'm getting texts because Ernie is trying to connive and say that, whoa, we had his family attacked and everything else. Ernie's a liar. Ernie is a user. Ernie is an abuser. He can whenever Ernie's mouth moves, he's a lying. Whenever he talks, he's a lying. Give me just a second. I'm looking for something. Just like I'm gonna read this text again. I'm getting. Ernie goes, I guess, goes live this morning. Does a 4. Hello, Tammy. Yeah, this morning, back on what I was doing. Hey, Sunshine, won't you go see if you can get a hold of Doug or whatever and see what the video what you're talking about. Tammy, I sent you a message. I mean, this guy's got to stop. This guy has people, there's more people needs to come out and don't be afraid of him. Don't be afraid of Ernie because, or nobody. There ain't nobody to be afraid of. Yeah, he's a predator. I knowed he touched Tina's kids. He sure did. He sure did. And it's ridiculous that. Hang on, I gotta cut this heat off. It's killing me. Holy cow. Phew. I had to cut this smoking in here. Yeah, I heard something about Dodge and the Maxwell House is sponsoring him. Ernie's a big liar. Next, he'll be trying to go take pictures at their building and shit. That's just the way he is for attention. He's a attention hoe. He claimed that me, Matt, and everybody else was going to be arrested today and all kinds of shit. I heard. And that's just because he's a liar. He don't know how to tell the truth. I mean, if he wants to explain how and why are we going to be arrested whenever we ain't done nothing? He makes up so much lies. He can't tell the truth. Like I said, whenever he moves his mouth, that big set of gums he's got, whenever he starts flapping them, it's nothing but lies. He makes fun of me and everything else, but I don't care. He's trash. Ernie Shell is trash. He did a 20-minute, 35-minute video or something trying to call Doug out, but he didn't last long because Doug has got him by the balls. He'll make fun of me here in a minute. I set that up, you dumb son of a bitch. Let's explain that, Ernie. You forgot to tell people I'm the one that set that up. You wasn't even going to be there. Learning from the best. You're so full of shit. He said he don't put shit out there. That's all he does is put bullshit out there. He shows all these pictures of a guy leaned up against a wall at the park that I set up. Poor Ernie. Him's having a meltdown. He's gonna go suck on Tina and Xander's titty. Ain't nobody. He thinks everybody's afraid of him. Ain't nobody afraid of him. He claims, oh, the law enforcement wanted to talk to you. He's a liar. He wants you, and that's pathetic too. For him to tell people this, he wants to manipulate and cause law, call the law, call this, call that. They don't know Ernie. Ernie, I can go take pictures with Ernie, with police officers. I can go take the same pictures Ernie does, but I don't because I'm not out for attention. I'm out exposing these clowns for the liars that they really are. And I want to know, Ernie, why am I still out of jail? I was supposed to be arrested today. Can you come on panel and tell me why you claimed that I was going to be arrested today? Or did you? That's a good question. Why did you say that? Why am I still out of jail? I'll tell you why. Because I didn't do nothing. You're a liar. You're trash. You want people to believe what you want them to believe. You ain't blocked. Come on here and tell me why you decided to take it up on yourself to tell people I was going to be arrested today. Why have you told people, you, Tina, and Xander, tell people that I'm a child trafficker? Why, Ernie? I'll tell you why you do it, to try to make yourself look good, but you still ain't got no receipts. Oh, he always talks about them receipts, but though he cannot prove one, just like his document. I'm waiting, Ernie. I know his trolls are watching. He says everybody ain't got no receipts, but I've got over 200. I've got over 200 videos of guess what? The bullshit Ernie does. How he's a scammer. That's receipts. But though he and Tina and Xander wants to go on there and say Jamie's a human trafficker.
And the guy that you're sucked off, we're going to have him in the game. And when he comes over here, I don't want you crying. I don't want you whining.
They did me the same way. They went and paid this woman, manipulator, into coming onto their show and running their flap about me. He's wanting to do it to Doug. Let's see if you come against them. Lo and behold. Hey. I'm going to cut my camera off, guys, for a few minutes because it's getting like behind. I can still, can you hear me? Hey, go, Sip. I couldn't lay down at night and know that I talk to women like that, like trash, like he does. It's a crying shame. It's a crying shame that he does that. like I said, his time is running out on this bullshit he tries to pull. And I pray there's more people comes out against this. So I'm gonna get off here for a little while, guys. I may go back live here in a bit or tomorrow. I'm gonna look up some stuff. I ain't been on today in this thing. The what? Oh, he had a meltdown. He did a 4-hour live video this morning saying he's claiming his family got attacked and then trying to blame it on us. And he ain't got no receipt. No receipt whatsoever. Go check out the videos. I'm going to put the link up. I'm not going to put the link up, but I'll put, I don't know how to put up links yet. I'm learning this. I'm going to put it up. Give me just a second. I'm going to let it on a banner. I want you guys to go look and just see there's more people coming out against this creep. And I mean, and it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Give me just a second. It's called No Thanks. Doug, it's Doug's show, but it's No Thanks Investigates. Go check that out. It's actually called Ernie Shell Shock. The show is Operation Wrap Up, and you. Now, give me just a second. You are the contestant, Curtin Kyle. Just watch Doug, and he tells a little bit more about Ernie. And people. Yeah, go check it out. Who you talking about, Sky Blue Moon? Yeah, I wouldn't watch his show either. And I pray more people comes out. Well, you guys have a good night. Go check out these pages. Go. I'm gonna put some more up here. Go check out the stand on YouTube. I'm not gonna put them on the bottom. Go put out Tales of the Lycan, Lycan on Facebook. Tales of the Lycan on Facebook. Okay. On YouTube, look up the stand. Everybody share my channel. Everybody share the Lycan and the stand and all that. And people's gonna come out. He always asked for donations. No, I'm not the enemy. You're okay, Blue Moon. I know what you. That's why I asked to make sure because I know his trolls watches my. See why they do. is send their trolls to manipulate and try to. They send their kids. Tina and Xander's bad about sending their kids to try to do their homework, but it don't work. No, it ain't true. He said some very bad things about me, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm not in jail, nor will I be in jail. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. And I've got Jonesy's back. You guys have a good evening. I may get back on here. We the people will expose Ernie Shell. We the people will expose Predator Hunter Nation. I call them predators of Predator Hunter Nation. They don't need people to be sending them information. They don't need people to be sending them money. That's just taking and hindering the lies. That's all they do is lie. They are not law enforcement. You guys have a good evening. I may be back on here in a bit, where I may do some more research and do a live tomorrow night. I'll post it if I do. Thank you guys, and you guys have a good evening. Check out them pages, Tales of the Lycan, The Stand. There's all kind. There's others too, but I can't remember the names. But I'll get them, and people that's actually knows about Ernie Shell.